is Karen Dougherty, and this is my partner Steve Seidenberg, and we are the owners of Southwest Selfies. When this gentleman here was talking about living your passion, I just wanted to share with you that Steve and I are both certified professional life coaches, and I am a certified recovery coach. So with being a certified professional life coach and working with others, one of the things that we do know is that, you know, live your passion, and really live your passion when you get to be at the point in life that Steve and I we're at. Not wanting to retire, wanting to do something different, and what are we going to do? Okay, we're certified as life coaches in recovery coaching. We happen to hear something about the Selfie Station, which is out of San Diego, California, maybe 7-8 months ago. We talked to each other about it. We thought it was a funny, hip, novel idea, and we thought it would be something that would be fun for us to do. And one of the things is, and it's been my motto most of my adult life, is I really want to walk the walk instead of just talking the talk. So if I'm working with others, I want to make sure that I am doing, what I'm saying or sharing that others should be doing, that it's just not lip service. Okay, so anyway, we got into the Selfie Station business, and we formed Southwest Selfies.
And I'm going to pass these around while we're talking. These are different pictures.
What this is it would be termed a photo booth, but this actually, as you can see, is not a photo booth. What we have here is a hip, sophisticated computer, which is kind of like mimicking a photo booth. We have sophisticated software on our Selfie Station that gathers data as it's taking selfies and creating a fun party atmosphere. We do a tremendous amount of corporate work, and we do a tremendous amount of party personal work. The work that I really like to do is the corporate work, because it gives that extra little break to corporations and employees when they're at an event, they're at a conference, or at a trade show, and it gives a break. They can come up, they can have fun, they can act goofy. How many times as adults do we really take the time to play? I mean, really play. You come to an event, you come to a trade show, a conference, you come up here, you grab a silly hat, whatever you want, you put it on, and you can play. In the meantime, a corporation can also be gathering data. And you gather data by the sophisticated survey that's built into the system. We also attract people to your booth if you're at a trade show. You've got how many vendors down at the convention center? How many would be there? You walk by this, supposing you've got a corporation and you're at a nuts and bolts trade show. All right, how romantic and sexy can a nuts and bolts trade show be? All right? Okay, Jason. Except for the fact that maybe, some people walking around giving drinks or whatever. But you see this in the aisle of somebody's booth, this hip, sleek, a selfie station that looks like an iPhone with a fancy umbrella on it, and go, oh, what's that? You come up, you can take the survey, you get your photo taken. The photo is branded with the name of the booth that you were visiting, Joe's Bolts. And you can send it up to social media via Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter. You can text it to yourself, or you can email it. We did an event for Old Republic Title back in the fall, and we worked for People's Mortgage. It was for all of the realtors in the valley. It was in Scottsdale.
800 realtors.
Yes. So People's Mortgage had us at the booth with the Selfie Station, and we had the Selfie Station set up, programmed ahead of time, that every photo that was taken went directly to their Facebook page for that day's event. So it was People's Mortgage at the O event. So every realtor that came down, anybody that came through and had their photo taken, it was loaded up to People's Mortgage Facebook automatically, and it's also, when we load them up, we put hashtags on them. So if you ever search the hashtag, you can get to that event right away, or you can get to that company right away. I know we're pushed for some time here. what we want to take photos too. We want a group shot, and we want you all to come up and get your photo taken. But what this can do is brand everything for your company. If you're having a new launch, if you had a redo of a store or an office, or you're having a ribbon cutting or anything like that, you can use this to promote that event. What we do at Southwest Selfies is you get something extra if you hire us for your corporate events. You give me your marketing material ahead of time, and I will pre-market that event for you through our Instagram page, our Facebook page, and our Pinterest page. It all goes out. And then, of course, we show up at the event. All of the material, from your pre-marketing material to the template that is created for you, is all in the same scheme of branding. So you've got that instant branding. So that's the business side that we absolutely love to do. The other side that we have, tremendous amount of fun at are weddings, sweet 16s, quinceaneras, bar and bat mitzvahs. You name it, we have a ton of fun. We can brand every single photo with the name of the celebrant, what's going on, the date, their favorite colors. We can do the green screen. We don't have to do the green screen. We can do step and repeats. We have that capability. And as I said, we work with you, and you get an extra little bit of marketing and branding and help, because we do create the templates and work with you. So that's did I miss anything?
No, you're very good at this.
Okay, thank you.
I've been just waiting to jump in, but it seems to have just flowed very well.
So that's what we do. We love what we do. We're having a tremendous amount of fun in doing it. And in the same time, we really like working with others. We love it. I love it. It's what lights me up.
And she's very shy in crowds.
Yeah. I love it. So I hope that everybody comes up and gets their selfie taken. We would like a group shot. We have fit 35 people in a group shot, so that's no big deal to do that, and we would like to do it for Brian. I want to say that I know quite a few of you in the room. I think it's a tremendous thing that's going on with 101 and Phoenix. I think it's awesome, and I think it's a great collaboration. One of our mottos at Southwest Selfies is, besides making and sharing your memories, is we like to co-create, collaborate, and celebrate. And that's how we do our business. Thank you.
There were some of these going around. I hope everyone had seen them. Those are just samples of things that we've done in the past 6 months. We've been fortunate enough to just take off.
I just want to say I volunteered at the Swing for Kids cancer event, the Arizona Cancer Foundation, also a member of the chamber. And these guys did an incredible job. Talk about adding to the event. So many people were coming up with their families, with their guests, talking about these guys. It's such a great addition to events, and it makes the event very memorable. In fact, I have a picture that I actually use all the time from you guys. That's southwestselfies.com, Arizona Cancer Foundation for Children, because it's a phenomenal concept. And I plan to support you guys with a lot of events in the future, and hopefully you'll come.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
Be a part of the chamber eventually and get some good things going with the chamber. But we're excited to again collaborate with you and the 101 Referral Network, and but you guys do a great job, and I plan to use you for many events.
And we plan to be part of your organization.
Thank you.
I was supposed to speak about technology, but I guess Karen took off with that a little bit. So I wiped it out a little bit. The station is nothing more than a big computer, so think of it that way. If you'd like something branded, you'd like something launched up on Facebook, Twitter, it all gets done immediately. Texting seems to be the biggest thing to do. So everybody comes up and texts and sends their photos to their phones. They then can take them and just disperse it wherever they want it to be. We can do Twitter, Facebook. We did events for large corporations where we've done surveys. So keep that in the back of your mind. If you want to gather information on who's coming to visit you at whatever the event might be, an open house, a trade show, whatever, we can gather their name, if they intend to buy your product, what the time frame is they intend, For instance, we did it for a car manufacturer. I don't want to say who it is, but it's one of the big four. Let's put it that way. And we had asked the questions, what's your intent? Are you buying 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6, 6 to 9? You push buttons on here, it tells you that. Were you buying a truck, a car, an SUV, a fleet? It took that. And we gave about 4 questions. They did that. It took a photo. We then delivered to the corporate, to the event manager of the corporate, an Excel spreadsheet, which was priceless, because it then gave that person to give to their sales force with the permission of the person, because they gave us this stuff. Their phone numbers, their age, what they're planning on purchasing, when they're planning on buying it, and they couldn't thank us enough. There's a charge for that, of course, like anything else in life, but it was well worth it, because they didn't have to go out and find these people. And they didn't have to hire anybody to do it. We had it all here. As far as the branding goes, the branding is phenomenal, because the branding goes up on social media immediately. When Karen made reference to the O, and it's a situation where initially you may not think about putting all the photos up on Facebook, because you never know what's going to end up there. People make goofs and boo-boos, they don't like them, whatever. But what we had found was it is simpler to post all 300 or 200 or 400 or 100, whatever it might be, to that Facebook page, and then have the admin take off the 5 or 10 or 20 that did not come out right, than it is for them to sit there and distribute all of them up there. So in that regard, it's very simple to do. And all we need to do is become an admin for that page, and we just sign on to it and everything goes up. So be aware of that. It's a very easy thing to do. It's easy to take around, quote unquote. It takes us about an hour to set up. Takes us a little bit less to take it down, because it is a sensitive computer piece. But it's portable. Space-wise, you see what it takes up. If you do not wish to use the green screen, I mean, we simply could have taken the unit and positioned it in this corner, face the room, and get everybody at once. So it depends upon the venue. We've done certain events where we were at Ocotillo Golf Course, or at Greyhawk, where the background is spectacular. You have the greens, you got the mountains, you have the trees, the lakes. We didn't use the green screen. You know, you just judge it as to where you're going to be. Weddings, they tend to love them. Affairs, they tend to love them. Trade shows, you absolutely, if you can fit it in, it's great, because you certainly don't want the other vendors there. You know, you don't want to see the other people, especially if there's like products next to you. So look at it that way. We're on the web, look on the web. The web page is built. I go out and I take the periscopes. For those who know Periscope, it's great, I post them.
Yeah.
Generally just for corporate events, nothing to do with private events. That's
Right.
private, it never gets posted. And what we deliver is at the end of the event, be it 100 pictures or 50 pictures or 400, I will create a link. No more flash drives, no more discs, those are passé. So I simply send you an email within 24 hours, and you have a link to go to every photo that was taken, and it's passworded, and it's completely locked down. The only one that can open it is who has the password. If you choose to give it to somebody else, do it. But I give it to you. It's completely secure, it's safe, it goes up to SmugMug, which is like a Kodak-based, one of the major Flickr or whatever you call these things, where you can then take the photos, order them, you can make them, the clarity in them is so sharp that you can make a poster out of it. It's such a dense, intense photo.
And the printer.
And the printer is incredible. So, and the printer is an 8-second printer, so we're not concerned. It prints fairly quickly. Our biggest smile is when we have 30 people waiting. I couldn't wait for anything more.